I want to thank you again for all the hard work that you've put into your lesson so far. The second assignment that we had takes making a schedule and takes it a little bit further. We're talking about prioritizing. We need to know how we can make the most out of our time. In a lesson, they talked about a matrix that President Eisenhower, General Eisenhower used. This Eisenhower matrix was really important in strategic war planning. It's used in business practices. It's used in education. And you can use it in your everyday life. When using the matrix, it talks about things that are urgent. You've got to have it done soon. Things that are not urgent. Maybe you got an assignment that's due in 3 weeks, a project that's not going to you're just starting out with. That's not urgent. It talks about things that are important and things that are really not important. And you should be spending most of your time in the first quadrant, which is things that are urgent and things that are important. These are things that are central to our life and things that we need to deal with now. Second thing I want to discuss is our discussion questions. For the discussion questions on Pack Back, there are really 3 parts to the discussions. One, you have to, after reading everything that's in the lesson, come up with a question on something. It could be a question on a short article that you had to read, a video that you saw, or maybe just a lesson in general. Second, you have to give your thinking behind that question. This is really important because your reasoning behind that question will help others to understand why you formed the question, and it will help them to respond. The last thing you need to do is to take the 2 other discussion questions from 2 other students and respond to their questions. I'm going to give you an example for Module 1, or Module 0, I think it is. You cannot use my question, but I just want to model an example for you. So after reading the lesson, I came up with a question of, do you think online learning is good for everyone? My reasoning behind it is that I have mixed feelings. I like it. I'm very disciplined. I'm organized. It works well for me. What if you're not disciplined? What if you find it hard to manage your time? Is it going to be a good fit? Secondly, while I do like being able to schedule my own time, do assignments on my own time, I also miss the socializing of a face-to-face class. I've given you a question and my thinking behind the question. Hopefully that'll get you thinking so that it makes it easier for the reader to respond to you. Second, you have to respond to 2 other people. Now, the problem that we have is sometimes our classes are small. We have different start times. Every Monday there's a new start date. I don't take off for being late. It's not your fault if you finish the question, you give your reasoning, but there's nobody there who has a question for you to respond to. So as you see the posts are coming through, do the responses, but know that I do not take off if it's late. I totally understand. If you don't have someone to respond to, there's not a whole lot that you can do. Finally, look at that rubric again. It's something that I have in front of me when I grade. Look at the rubric before you start your assignment. Look at the rubric before you turn it in. Make sure that if there's something in the rubric is asking for, it needs to be in your response. So with that, I hope you have a good rest of your week, and I hope you enjoy going on to the next module. Thank you.